Hi, I'm Dr. Seema Sharma and I'm Director Founder of Srishti Femcare. Here we specialize in dealing with the post-delivery complications in women. And by means of this video today, I want to talk about a few things that parents usually worry about. These are corona times and everybody is extremely worried if your baby or you sneeze a little and cough a little and you fear for the worst. Flu has traditionally been killing a lot of babies worldwide, and it's the first 6 months that are most vulnerable because this is the time when the immune system is not yet fully developed. What should new parents do to protect their babies from getting this flu or maybe a coronavirus? So a few things that we all need to look at is, like as I always say, that for every problem, the solution should begin much earlier. So during your pregnancy, you take as many protective vaccines as possible, especially the flu vaccine that we routinely now give to pregnant women, but also people who are going to be looking after a baby, the father, grandparents, and if they have not yet been fully immunized, they can also take a flu vaccine along with the mother. Also, now we have triple vaccines available to save the baby from diphtheria and whooping cough. These are now given as part of tetanus vaccine. This is beside my the topic of my video, but then these are also available, and all the caregivers should preferably also be taking these injections. So first is, well, protect yourself from flu during your pregnancy, so the protective antibodies can go to your baby and save it in the immediate newborn period. Second thing is, like, take care of your hygiene. The whole world has been talking about it. There is no replacement of good hand washing. An important thing I want to talk to you about that I've commonly seen in Indian people is you sneeze, okay, and then you move on, and with you forget to wash your hands, or you have a handkerchief, and after the sneeze is over, you just put the handkerchief on a surface, and what happens is that the virus gets transferred into that surface. Then somebody picks up this hanky and throws it for laundry, but the virus has already been transmitted to the surface. Well, these are just basic good habits that you must inculcate in yourself, that all the dirty hankies, tissues, and all should be immediately thrown in the bin. We keep harping about it, but I still see it very commonly in my day-to-day practice. So you sneeze, you have your hands, quickly wash your hands. You have an elbow, try and quickly remove those clothes if possible, if you're around the baby. If you have a handkerchief, you have a tissue, throw it immediately in the dustbin or for washing. So these are a few things that you can use to reduce your droplet infection. Another thing I always keep saying, that there is no, again I'm saying, there is no replacement of good hand washing. Soap and water is the best cleanser. Just no fancy soaps are required, just a common soap. It is the pH or the bubbling effect which just washes away all the viruses and bacteria. Also, when whichever room the baby is in, try and remove the shoes outside. That's a good hygienic practice. It will not bring in dust into your room, and especially if you have other toddlers, smaller babies, it's not good that you have dust around. So shoes should be outside. Also, another practice I want to bring out here is, people may be wearing masks, but when they come closer to a baby, they remove their mask and kiss the baby on the forehead. It's a common practice. We say don't kiss, so you don't kiss it on the cheek, but I commonly see people kissing small babies on the forehead. Well, nose is in the center. All the droplet infections are going through your nose and your face. So try and avoid kissing the baby, or anybody for that matter, around this area, especially in corona times. Please refrain from this practice. I understand, you love a baby, it's a natural instinct that comes, but try and not do it. It's going to be really good for your baby, especially the first 6 months. The baby is very vulnerable to these viruses, infections, bacteria. It has really very little immunity. It'll develop it, but you can't bombard a baby with the viruses. So just try and take a few important protections. So as I said, take vaccines, protect yourself. And if you as a mother, when you're breastfeeding, you have a running nose, you have allergies, you have you're sneezing, you wear a mask and then feed your baby. And once you're all right, there is no need to use a mask. But refrain from kissing a baby on the face or the upper area. So these are about a few important precautions, along with never forget washing your hands as often as you can, and then you will be doing a big favor to your baby. That's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye.